Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
I think as now Jet considering heading towards the Rise here up against that Renekton, most likely in that mid lane.
Yeah, the Nautilus ban in isolation makes sense. Of course, a nice pick into the Thresh.
Building of that Ruby Crystal, or the Cloth Armor potentially, as another Spear is going to connect. That's 2 for 2. Owner just going to go in there, gets himself the execute. Canna picks up the aggro first, so they tank this one very, very beautifully, and that's first control of the top lane. This should be very, very difficult for DRX to contest, as now Faker moving on in. Is the Bellows Breath going to be there? It is. Can they actually lock down the Ornn, though, is the question. Is Faker looking to get out? Heartbreaker comes on through, as that's a huge Realm Warp to get DRX up here, and the Jace is going to get taken down. Brilliant hook comes through as a Super Mega Death Rocket picked up. Shout out to Jonas Strong there for just getting the swift pan.
Once they do find this Herald, but King is a bit tankier now.
That's a great knock-up, though, as Canna doesn't have Flash, and he just gets taken down. Bopped before the Ram even makes his way in, as now Owner, he might actually just throw down the Herald and try and take down this turret. He should be able to do so. It's giving a lot of gold over towards him as the Flame Choppers go down. Good flash there from Jet. Gets him out of the way as the turret continues to get tanked by Carrier, and he's very close to dies to that one. And yep, that is Owner grabbing all of that gold. Is now Faker close to getting dove here by Jun and Taeun. There's the box. The hook is going to connect as well, as Faker will just be taken out by the duo, as Owner's just taking things into his own hands here towards the top side, as Shelly will get yet another charge. This game is John's going to make his way through, gets that ward down. Immediately it is stopped as Shock Blast lands onto the Thresh, and it looks like DRX want to fight for this one. Teleport to come through. The hook is going to land immediately onto Faker as the Flay comes back. Jun gonna have to go golden there, as it's a decent knock-up, but Carrier has the door, as the Spear is gonna connect onto Jet, and the poke is coming through as well. The dive onto Taeun is fantastic, as Super Mega Death Rocket not gonna land, but that's only because he's dead. Now Jet's in trouble. Oh, the flash to get out of the way of the Spear. Carrier goes golden at just the right moment, and the rest of T1 are going to move forward. The health bars are so low. Imagine if the Super Mega Death Rocket was still there as Canna. He really wants to find these lower health members, but this should be 2 turrets, if not more, from T1, especially if they can stop some of these backs. Oh, that rocket almost extraordinarily scary, as if this was, you know, a crit and maybe a bit more items. That Jinx could have just got a lot of value there, but not going to happen. As they grab 2.
Going to be enough to actually get anything going, but you do see the remnants, the signs of what this composition can turn into if they are playing against a team that doesn't make an omelet.
It's true, and speaking of that omelet, T1,
it's
now with 10 seconds left on this Drake, another hook is going to connect, this time onto Owner, and he immediately just gets exploded. Kingen taking a lot of damage, not going to be able to find the Ram the next time around, though, as the Viego immediately pops. Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide, but I just don't think it matters, as Guma's got so much damage, and DRX are just bullied out of this river. Flash from Taeun, going to get him to safety, but not going to get into position to take on T1 around this objective. Okay, Jun gonna get tagged. Hook is going to land onto Carrier, but Jun might be in trouble here as Flame Choppers go down, looking to try and deny. There's the Thresh, as Jet immediately has to go golden. Is he gonna be defended by the rest of his team, though, is the question, and the answer is absolutely not. Double kill for Gumayushi. Taeun taking some damage, but the zap goes wide. Oh no, Guma got excited, ladies and gentlemen. And it's very, very scary. Taeun, no mana. All worth it, never mind.
Often, and I think valid criticism of Gumayushi has been that while his laning phase has been great, he is in
a lot of trouble. As the Ram is going to come through, he does have Flash, but he's still going to get knocked up. Oh man, I'd say robbed on that one. Canna is real dead. Kyoshi going to take a fair bit of damage here, as that Spear almost just straight up kills him. As now T1 are just going to say, all right.
And T1's Baron buff, a little bit mitigated. It's Faker.
Yeah, another Ram is going to come through. Dominus to try and answer here, but Faker is just going to get taken down extraordinarily quickly. Yeah, not a whole lot you can do there. The Steric's not enough. River is huge.
Yeah, because of that greed earlier on, there is now a sole opportunity.
My Vigil is going to connect onto Guma there, but he does create a lot of distance between himself. Carrier going to try and get himself in front of Jet as well, who goes golden immediately. The Rune Prison doesn't do enough as the Jace falls down, and DRX decide that they just want to they are going to forfeit the Drake.
They get away with it, but man, that's a nil bar. And it goes back to T1.
Too much to worry about, right? There's nothing on the line here. It's a cheeky little ward over the wall. Will be spotted out, I
God.
believe, as this Baron's going down extraordinarily quickly. Remember, Goomer is mega fed.
That's gone.
As, yep, the Baron is going to be taken. Can they win the fight, though, is the question, as I like the Ram being thrown backwards, but the door is still going to mitigate so much of it. Kingin, a little bit too far forward as T1 setting up the Phalanx right in front of Gumayushi. In goes Faker, deciding to pull the trigger as Super Mega Death Rocket is massive, but no one's dead just yet as Kana dives in, immediate double kill as Jinx going to get the follow-up. Guma goes golden. Jet is just trying to do something, but it's not going to work. The spear from Ona's fantastic, and right as we say that DRX might have a hope, all of the hope drains away, and T1 will march up the mid lane with Baron in hand.
Completely shattered hopes and dreams go from, hey, they might win the team fight to an almost clean ace. Only give up the Braum and carrier. He's more than happy. He was getting tired of carrying that door everywhere. His team needing him every single time. Now he can chill on the base while the rest of his team takes down a DRX. It was not the cleanest game, but it did show us what the early game power and macro of T1 really...